Well, boys and girls, here we are back down at BMW. The main reason I came down is just to check a noise that was my bike was making, but everything's fine. And I thought while I'm here I'd go for a little cheeky test ride on the 1000RR, RR, German. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. You know, by no means is this such a full review or anything like that. Nothing like that at all. It's just I wanted to take her out for a spin and just tell you what I think about it. As I said, not having ridden it before. Are we shifting quick? Yes. This is more of a comfortable sports bike, I find. It's nothing too dramatic, and it's got, you know, the good extras on it, like heated grips and whatnot, so that's a bit of a bonus. But I've never ridden this before, so quick shifter up and down. So yeah, we're just going to take this out for an hour and scare ourselves. But as I said, needs a bit more respect given than mine. Although mine is an absolute animal, this is that bit more. You know, this is all the same sort of gubbins of mine. The display's the same, all the controls, as I said, it's got cruise control as well on this thing. You know, it's a real sporty position, but it's a lot more comfortable. I've ridden some other ones I took from MV Augusta, the F4 out, which I found very uncomfortable, but this is okay. Although, you know, it's a sports bike, it's going to be less comfortable than mine. It's a very sporty position. Pegs are much higher up, obviously, and it goes a bit more on your wrists, but if you grip the tank with your legs, it's not too terrible. Oh, but it's all so smooth, same as mine, sort of. Quick shifter is very similar. There's, you know, this is no better than my quick shifter. Get the tyres warmed up a touch. Obviously don't want to crash. I didn't see what mode we're in. We're in sports. Let's keep that in sports. Oh. You know, not a noticeable difference, not a massive noticeable difference in power over the XR. It just feels different, obviously, because you get all the wind in your face. You're much more crunched over. The brakes are just as good. They're probably better actually on this, probably a bit more bitey. A lot of fun though. What other modes do we have? We have rain, sport and race. And I think on this bike, I don't know, don't quote me on that, but I think there's a fourth mode as well. If you put the dongle in, I think you get a slick mode, for the track. So we'll leave that in sport. But yeah, this is the same. Oh, there you go, slick. But this is exactly the same as mine as respect to the suspension. That you can obviously change from. I think it's mine on dynamic and road on the suspension setup, so you can tweak around with that. It comes all the same sort of gubbins, suspension wise, and the same on the rain modes. It's not a much different bike, you know. So where's the fucking stand? Yeah, there she is. I don't know much about it, but you know, it's a lot different, not much different, sorry, to mine, so it's just a bit more beasty. I've got the heated grips on, and you know, on a sports bike, that's, you know, that is good, you know, to have heated grips and the cruise control, so you can tour on it if you wanted to. So it is good in that respect. Oh shit! Oh, that would have cost me $1,500. I'd have busted up this shit. Well, a bit easier to hang off though on this than mine. It's beautiful when you down blip though. It's probably actually a bit better on the down blip from mine. It's probably because the exhaust is nicer on this than... Oh. But as I said, it's not a massive power difference to my bike. I'm not sure how many brake horsepower this bike has got. I've never researched it, but it's obviously more than 160, but I don't know, is it 200? No idea. Tell me, answer. Lob me a comment below of how many brake horse this thing has. You definitely get most of them all at once in the face. This is so much fun. What do you think? Should I get one of these as a second bike and have to remortgage the fucking house? I like some good twisties. Particularly the right size for this sort of bike. I'm 6'2", so I'm not the shortest of guys, but you know, as I said, I don't feel uncomfortable. And the tank's a good shape that you get your nuts up against it, and you're not constantly on your wrists. You know, you can just sit on the tank, and you can stay fairly light on the bars, so I don't think that probably wouldn't annoy me actually, like it did on the F4. Yeah, see, I'm too big to get down behind the screen on this. I'd have a bad neck after 2 minutes. So you do get whacked by the wind, but you know, if I get down like that, I can't even see the road. Probably because my helmet's not a sports bike helmet either, but so I'm just getting battered. But who cares? Who cares? Yeah, so to tuck in, I can't tuck in at all. Fucking hell. My neck would be in tatters. Yes. Okay, hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I'm going to take this out for another hour. Catch you guys later.